Mitchell tells citizens, travel abroad to see how sweet it is in TNT. The tourism minister is encouraging members of the public to travel outside of TNT for a greater appreciation of how good they have it in this country. Speaking in the Senate yesterday, Randall Mitchell said he took note of the opposition's attempt to peddle the narrative that citizens cannot afford the price of goods and services in this country. However, Mitchell told the upper house that it is only when citizens leave this country that they appreciate how good they have it here. You have to talk to those people who travel outside of TNT, or you have to travel yourself to the Caribbean or to Canada, the US, or the UK, travel and go and see in those countries what the high cost of living really looks like and feels like, Mitchell posited. He added, they say you have to feel it. It might sound like a Young Breda song, but you have to feel it. When you go out there and you experience the high cost of fuel, the high cost of utilities, the high cost of transportation, and the high cost of accommodation, that is when you know how good we have it here in Trinidad and Tobago. Mitchell lamented that those who come back often speak in hushed tones after that realization, but he said that is when they see how sweet TNT really is. The minister's comments come a day after Finance Minister Coleman Burt boasted that this country may have the lowest inflation rate in the world. Minister Mitchell said the opposition was seeking to fool the population with populist plans that are not rooted in socioeconomic realities. Mitchell also criticized them for actively seeking to chase away foreign direct investment and wondered if any international businesses would want to invest in this country if the United National Congress, UNC, sits in government. He used the sale of the Petrotrim refinery as an example and seemingly sought to defend Indian businessman Naveen Jindal in doing so. On Monday, opposition Senator Wade Mark called for a criminal investigation into the bidding process for the Pointe-à-Pierre refinery, claiming that Jindal had two relatives on the board of one of the companies shortlisted to potentially own the asset. Responding to Mark a day later, Mitchell said, Mr. Jindal, who is perhaps the second or third largest company in India, family business, some of the richest people in the world, expresses an interest in the refinery. It is his company that wants to invest in TNT, They, the opposition, say Mr. Jindal is a man accused of all sorts of things in his political life, and therefore he is the worst. Scandalized the man's name. He said this was similar to what they did with the Sandals Hotel for Tobago that did not materialize. They scandalized the brand up and down the place. Locally, internationally, Sandals said our brand has worth and value, and we are not here for that. And today, because of that, the people of Tobago suffer. Everyone involved in the tourism industry cannot get that economic boom because of the UNC, he added. Returning to the sale of the refinery, Mitchell said on one hand, the opposition expresses alarm over foreign exchange reserves, yet they chase away investors. Up comes Senator Mark to scandalize those entities that have expressed interest. What does that do? The tourism minister asked. Mitchell said when companies are looking to enter a market, they look at the current and future political climate. There may be a very, very slim outside chance that the UNC may take office, very slim, meager, but those entities, when they look at the behavior of the opposition, they tell themselves, why go into TNT where there is such a hostile environment by these political actors? He added. Mitchell said these same UNC politicians then complained about a lack of foreign direct investment.